most people think a crowded field is a bad thing, right?
Yep.
It just by its own nature, people think that like, oh God, you don't want to get into that field. There's too many other players. There's too many CRMs. There's too many AI companies. Like most people think it's a bad thing. I think that in reality, it can give you more to work with in terms of defining what it is that makes you remarkable, right? Like it puts more pressure. We were talking before about like constraints are helpful. I think that being able to define yourself in the context of everything else that's around you is actually an easier challenge than defining yourself in absence of that. Because you always define yourself too wide or too milquetoast when you don't have
milquetoast. That's a new term I've heard. Yeah. Yeah. I think you're right. Yeah. I think it is a harder exercise to do when you don't have like a walls to basically bounce it off or compare it to. So that totally makes sense.
I think that like it's a good sign when everybody's jumping into the pool, right? It means that there's like things to be discovered there. There's opportunity there. You just have to execute better than everybody else, which is tough. But I'll take that over a field that is nothing's happening.
It's just like too much white space. It ends up being just ends up being like a completely bad thing.